Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me gonna waste another day, being stuck in this place. No, I'm not hold you anymore. Watch the sunset in your eyes. Baby, I wanna stay at the way I 22 right now. Just like all lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. This could be magical. Look your hand.
Hello, besties and explorers. Welcome in, everyone. My apologies for being 10 minutes late. But at least I look better than I did 10 minutes ago. As you can see, I'm joined with Drew by Drew's Adventures, and of course Werner from Werner's Adventures. And welcome, people.
Welcome in, thank you.
This is a very rare sight to see Werner on a live stream.
He doesn't do them all that often.
No, and he was annoyed because he had to get dressed.
Yeah.
And
well, guys, you know I like to walk around the house naked.
Yes, don't we all? And in
I don't
between,
think that would look very good on YouTube.
no, I'd get banned. And in between Werner and Drew, we've got our friend Ernie.
Yes, there he is.
Ernie, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it's Ernest.
Ernest? Oh, I don't know.
G'day there, Heather. G'day, chat.
Oh, how wonderful to be here. I'm so excited. Werner, just settle. Oh, Werner's been hovering around. You know why he's here? Because I've got a new flavour of chips ready to be opened. So we are here tonight for Werner and I to talk about our 10 worst moments while travelling America over the past three visits that we've made. Well, they're not the worst now because we're laughing about it now. It's actually quite funny looking back. But back then they were horrific. And hopefully there'll be more to come July and August. We're really looking forward to it.
Heather, I think we've got 2 microphones running. We've got the Rode and the mic AUX, so if you mute one of them, so if you turn off one of them, whichever. Yep.
Okay, is that better? I don't know why there are 2 microphones.
Which one's better? Yeah.
But never mind. Thank goodness you're here.
Yeah.
There was a reason.
I just noticed
Drew's
the
here.
comments on the chat, so people.
Okay, well, I'm just about to say hello. Who have we got here? I'm just going to scroll up. We've got Stephanie Woods. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome in.
Tommy.
Dee's here. All that fluff and stuff. Hello, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Fairy Dragon. Annabelle. Hello, Annabelle.
Awesome.
Lovely to see you.
It's cool.
Tommy. It's always a pleasure, Tommy. And I've said hello to Fairy Dragon.
Fairy
D. D is here. And Drew's here, of course.
Yeah. Tommy, Tony.
Tony from Visiting Dead.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Karen from from Australia, from
Tuff
Tuff Paranormal.
Yeah.
Now, Karen's already been to the US just recently.
Yeah.
On the road, Australia is here, Solomon Productions, and I think it's Jeff.
Yeah.
Remind me, it's been a while. How are you?
Steph too, yeah.
I hope you're well. Good
Steph's
to see you.
Bluegrass.
And Bluegrass.
Yeah.
Hello, Bluegrass.
Yeah. And Steph sells stuff by the sea.
All Streamlabs is working. I also had to get Streamlabs up and running properly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, Felicity, hello. And
Solomon.
I've said hello.
Yeah.
It's on the road, Australia.
Grow it, make it, or break it. Yeah.
Grower is here. Hello,
Yeah.
Grower. Oh, how wonderful. Lots and
Awesome.
lots of people in the
It's
chat.
a full house.
You're ready to laugh at our misfortunes. Well, without any further ado, I'm going to put Werner out of his misery.
Yeah. He's after
Oh,
the
Steph
chips.
sells stuff by this. Oh, Steph, I went to your channel just about 2 hours ago, and I saw your Pride edition of your things, and I'm like, I'm so disappointed I missed out. So I'm just gonna skim through to see what was on offer, see what I've missed out on. But I hope you do another Pride one, because I'd like to be there if I can. I was actually working today.
Yeah. Busy day for you. Yeah.
It was, and
Cool.
Bluegrass is here. I've said hello to Bluegrass. Have I missed anyone out?
Don't think Stephanie Woods, you said.
Yeah, Grow It, Bluegrass.
Go right up to the very top. I reckon there was a couple
no, I
others.
think that's almost everyone.
No, that's everyone.
If I've missed everyone, just leave a comment. And anyone, just
Say
leave a
bop.
comment. And just come, say hello to me. You miss me out.
Yeah.
And just type Urbex in the comment in the chat section, and
Yes.
it'll bring up your channel.
Yes, so if you would like to drop your link, Urbex, my Patreon supporters don't have to be here, and their links will drop by
themselves
by
Cool.
Streamlabs.
Yeah.
And I just got another recent, and that's the other thing I had to do. I got another recent Patreon. Thank you very much, Karen, for your Patreon. It's really, really appreciated. Unexpected, unnecessarily, but I tell you what, I was absolutely thrilled. I jumped through the moon. What's Werner doing?
He's harassing me.
Stop harassing my boyfriend, Werner. I better not say that too loudly.
No.
Someone's got to get the wrong idea.
Ooh. Started ruining.
Heather's having an affair.
Yeah, Heather and
No,
Drew have got along.
The prawn cocktail.
Okay, so
alright.
so Smith's, for those in Australia, Smith's chips or Smith's crisps. I don't know what you call them in America. They're potato chips.
Shrimp cocktail.
This is a new flavour by Smith's called prawn cocktail.
They
Thank you,
have
Werner.
Lays.
Don't.
They have Lays. So it'd be Lays shrimp
Right.
Yes,
cocktail.
but the
Lays.
shrimp isn't even a word. It's prawn.
Yeah.
Well, in America
Come on,
they call
people.
it shrimp.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know they call it shrimp in America, but it's not shrimp.
They don't call it a prawn.
And Jared and I have many an argument about that. So I'm going to put Werner out of his misery. I'm going to open these up.
So I'm going to be the taste tester.
I'm going to put some into a bowl.
I would like some too.
Chippies. That's a gobble dog.
And Ernest wants a few.
I'll leave those. I don't know. Can you have these, Drew?
I'm not sure if they've got onion powder in them.
I'll check.
I'll try
Gluten-free, no artificial colours or flavours.
Yeah.
Well, if Drew rushes off to the toilet, we'll know that there's onion
Well, no, there's
powder
a
in
problem. I'm allergic to onion, everyone. Very allergic to it, so.
there. Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm going to try one. I'll show you to the camera. There's a nice... No, it's not a big one, but that looks
To me,
like
though,
nice.
I'm tasting more of a tomato flavour than a prawn flavour.
Yeah.
The cocktail. Spicy cocktail.
I think these are more like a tomato chip than a prawn.
Yeah, it's like a prawn cocktail sauce.
Yeah,
Seafood cocktail.
it is, isn't it? I'm going to pick up a lot of tomato notes. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Oh, right.
Okay, now I can't highlight. Somebody told me you can highlight comments through. I'm using OBS.
Yeah.
And they said you can highlight comments, but I haven't worked out how to do that yet, but I will. And it's really, really difficult for me to see the chat sometime.
Yeah.
So Drew's going to help me.
Yeah, yeah. Dee's so right. Onion salt is in everything. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Onion. Oh.
Well, maybe the salt won't affect you as much as actual
MSG
onions.
I'm alright with, but yeah, a lot of the other flavonoids or whatever is a bit of a problem. But yeah.
And I have my coffee.
Yeah.
I was going to have a wine, but I want to lose 12 kilos in 2 months.
Doable. Very
so
doable.
I can wear, so I can look better in my swimsuit.
Yeah.
when I go swimming on the Florida Keys.
I tell you. Yeah. I'm going to be wearing my Speedos in America.
Sexy.
Yeah.
We've got to be like... It's going to be the sexy Australians invading America. We're going to be like the plastics in...
And I won't be strutting my tush like that either.
What's that movie?
Wear some Speedos?
Oh, no way.
Oh,
no.
Oh, damn. We're going to be like the plastics in Mean Girls.
Yeah.
We're just going to think we own the place.
Yeah.
Okay, so bad experiences in America. Oh my! Look, where do I begin? No, I want to begin with Greyhound. Right. I want to begin with the bus service. Right. This is about This is about 5 in one.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, am I actually going to reach 10? Because I didn't really have that many bad experiences.
Yeah.
But I think Greyhound will account for at least 5 of them.
Yeah.
So. To put hello Pasadena, hello Jared.
G'day.
Prawn cocktail chips and they're delicious.
G'day,
Jared. It's not.
G'day, Jared.
G'day.
How you going, mate?
G'day, Jared.
Oh, Jared has a horrific experience every day in the traffic. Yes, I know.
He's going to tell us about Baltimore.
Oh, yes. We were actually... I wasn't too sure if I was going to use Streamlabs to invite people in and talk to us or use OBS and just do a live stream amongst ourselves. We chose our OBS, so I can't invite anyone up. But maybe I'll invite...
I don't know how to do it,
Oh, you can, but it's too hard to organise now.
Yeah.
I'd need another half an hour to organise that.
Yeah.
So what I might do is I might do a panel of Americans and we can do an Australia versus American chat. Maybe next week at this time.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah.
And I'll invite people to come along. Ooh. But anyway, let me put this into context, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, South Australia... Or Australia. Is it South Australia or Australia? We do have a Greyhound bus service ourselves.
Yeah.
Australia-wide.
Around Australia,
But let me tell you, the Greyhound buses in Australia are really, really modern. They're well looked after.
Yeah.
They have flushing toilets. They have central control.
What Werner likes,
central control temperature. And plush seats. The seats are upholstered. The place is really... the buses are really, really nice. Plus, you get your own seat allocated. And they run on time.
Yeah. Are you going to tell everyone about...
All right, can I just tell my story?
She's still telling it. Yeah.
Don't interrupt. I will. Anyway, so... our very first experience, we get to the bus station, I'm like, the staff are like really, really rude and horrible. Well, not all of them, some of them are really, really rude and horrible and abrupt, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't pay $35 to get treated this way.
They obviously don't like Australians.
I don't know, I don't think they like anyone. Yeah. Hello Mark, welcome in, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, welcome Mark.
And, well that's alright. And then I got off the bus to have a cigarette because we were already on the bus. Werner, Michael and myself were on the bus. And I got off the bus to have a cigarette. And then all of a sudden all these people started crowding in and getting on the bus. And I tried to just, look, can I just squeeze in and grab my seat? No, you can't. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to get back to my seat. I don't have a ticket. I've already been on and off. No, you can't. And they all pushed me away.
Oh, hell.
And then I realised that you don't get allocated seats there, so it's every person for themselves.
Yeah.
And and anyway, so the second time we went on a Greyhound trip, this is in San Francisco, and we're heading down towards Long Island. Is it Long Island? Yeah. We were staying on the Queen Mary.
Yeah.
And we were only a couple of hours drive. It was only a couple of hours drive. Anyway, the bus left at something like 7 o'clock, and we booked an Uber for our hotel room to take us to the bus depot. Now, I got an email saying the location of the bus depot had changed.
Oh, God.
And you go to this address. It's a brand new facility.
Yeah.
You go to this address. And we got to the Uber, and he goes, "Oh no, that's not where the bus stop is.
Yeah.
The bus stop's somewhere else." And I'm like, "No, we was told to come here." And he goes, "No, it's. I'll take you to it."
Yeah.
Anyway, he takes us to the bus stop, only to find that it was closed.
Yeah.
Hello, Mark and Annette.
Yeah.
And Christine. Hello, Christine. Welcome in.
Cool. Yep.
And the bus stop was closed.
Oh.
And we were fuming. So I booked an Uber again. But what happened, as the Uber was on its way, I realised it was the same person, and he actually cancelled the trip on us. So I had to book another Uber again.
No way.
And by the time we got back to where we were supposed to be, which was where we were in the first place, the bus had left.
No way, Heather. Oh.
Yeah.
Far out.
And so, and the next bus, fortunately, the staff there at San Francisco were quite pleasant. She was really, really nice. And she didn't make us pay for another ticket. She said, "I'll book you on to the next available bus," which is something like 7 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So we were actually homeless from 6 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. We had no... They let us put our check baggage into their little office next to them. Who loved that? Who hated that?
Someone did.
Bloody people, take it away. See, I told you people love other people's misfortunes. But we had our...
me now, Heather.
But we kept our carry-on bags, and I kept my handbag on me. But we ended up going to the Railway Museum.
Yeah.
We had an Indian buffet, which was quite pleasant.
Cool.
That was really nice.
Like as an American Indian? Or?
No, Indian, like from India.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, but I had goat curry and I wouldn't
yum.
touch it. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, weren't it?
Oh, the goat curry was beautiful.
I'm in for goat curry. Yeah. No, I'm in for goat curry. If you didn't
Yes.
know, Werner, you'd eat it.
Absolutely, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't
like-
know. It was delicious.
I've eaten some stuff and I didn't know what it was, and that's okay. It tasted good.
How could you eat a goat?
Easily, it tastes real nice.
Yeah, Nepalese.
Yes, anyway,
Indian
so
curry,
after lunch, we needed a nap.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we found a park.
I reckon I know where this is going. Yeah.
And there's the four of us. There was four of us there at this time, and there we were with our heads on our carry-on
I'm about to
luggage.
do it, yeah.
Our heads on our I think I wrapped up a jumper or something like that. I think I might have had a jumper with me because San Francisco is a bit cool.
Yeah.
Even in summer.
Right.
And we're all having an afternoon nap, sort of not really sleeping because you can't sleep on the grass, or you can, but not very well.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, this old woman, or this woman, I don't know if she was... I don't know if she was homeless or what, but she was like, hello, are you all right? And she was actually literally almost straddling me.
And Anna's like,
Yes,
yes,
I'm fine. I'm fine,
Yeah.
thank you. Get away from me, woman. You mad woman.
oh dear.
Oh, it was hilarious. I said, Werner, I never want to be homeless again.
No, exactly. Yeah, no, you wouldn't want that.
And I mean, I don't want to. I'm certainly not belittling people who are genuinely homeless or anything like that.
Yeah.
It is a
But that was
problem.
a frightening,
It is a
strange
shame.
experience.
It was funny.
Too much. Yeah.
Oh look, they're all gone. They must have been nice. And so that was that experience. And then there was a long trip that we took from Ephraim in Utah to... Where did we go from Ephraim? Where did we go from Ephraim? Were we off to Florida?
Yeah.
Not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think we're either off to Florida or Indianapolis. I can't remember. Yeah. But we were in a country town called Ephraim. It was only a small country town.
Yeah.
And we caught the bus to, I think it was Indianapolis. I'm not sure.
Right.
I think or it could have been Florida. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It was a fair trip. And we were told to get at the bus station at 8.
Yeah.
All right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5 hours later, the bus finally came.
Oh, no.
And the bus driver was an absolute arsewipe. I don't even know what his problem was.
Yeah,
I don't know if
his whole life was a problem.
Yes, because I asked Werner, did we do something to upset him, or what the hell's going on?
No,
or was
because you had a couple of wines.
No, well, that's not. No, that wasn't it. No, actually, that wasn't it. Now, let me tell the story properly. Anyway, he had attitude, and then he says, "I can smell wine on your breath." And I said, "We had Michael and Richard and I." Had 2 glasses of wine each over dinner at 6 o'clock. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know how the hell you can smell wine on our breath.
Yeah, that's weird. Visiting Den Adventure said, I would like to know when you'll all be in Ohio. Not this trip, I don't think. I don't know.
Well, we'll be...
Ohio,
Cincinnati. We will be not your part of Ohio because we'll be in, closer to Cincinnati. I think you're north of that or west or something. But we will be there on the...
What dates was it? Oh, let me
the
look.
4th.
Yeah.
To the... Drew's leaving on the 9th.
Yeah.
We're staying until around about the 19th.
Yeah. See if I can find it, Heather.
Yeah, so from the 4th to the...
dates.
From the 4th to the 19th, then the 20th, and then the 19th will be off to Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I believe... Yeah, Indianapolis, 4th to the 13th. That's your time. Mine's the 4th to the 9th.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the 3rd... And then What? And then the 13th...
You're right.
To the 22nd, we're actually in a bit of we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're thinking of visiting my friend Marsha in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
And staying there because I know Alex, their son Alex, wants to see us. And I know that he would want to go to Waverly Hills if we get there.
Right. Yeah.
So we might organise our Waverly Hills trip when we're with Marsha.
I'll be in Canada at that point. So
and Drew will be in Canada at that point.
Splitting off a little bit, then we're rejoining each other. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so anyway, we had that lovely bus driver. Now, here's the poo story. Does everybody want to hear a poo story? But if you don't...
Because this is really, really funny.
Because if you don't, you might want to just go make yourself a snack or a coffee now and turn the volume down for the next...
breakfast or your lunch right now, yes.
And I hope I'm never going to be put in that situation again.
Okay.
The poop story.
The poo story. Okay. So, now, we actually had the plum seat at the back of the bus, except the back of the bus also holds the engine, and it's the hottest part of the bus.
Yeah.
But that's all beside the point. That's not the story.
And it's also the smelliest part of the bus.
And it's also the smelliest part because the toilet's in the back. Now, Greyhound Pioneer just have a pool, I think, a cesspool at the bottom of it. They don't have flushing water. Their water doesn't. On our Greyhounds, we actually have a pedal that you flush everything down. And it's got little.
It goes into a septic tank.
Yes. Yeah. And little chemicals and things that keep it smelling nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, this doesn't smell nice at all. It just goes into a septic tank, a cesspit. Anyway, so it was an overnight trip, which is why I'm thinking it was... Could have been either or. They're both pretty fair distances. Anyway, so I had to go in and have my morning poo. And I don't know what happened. Just as I was having my poo, it must have. it must have been a bump or something, and my poo got stuck to the
ridge
of the thing that goes down into the cesspit.
And then I had to go for a wee. I was waiting outside, so I had to go for a wee after Heather. Hang on. Heather, you have the story.
The mobile phone.
No, it's okay. You can go on because that part of my story is finished.
Anyway, so after Heather had been for her morning poo,
I'm going to turn the heater off.
I had to go for a wee, right? And to my surprise,
the bowl snake.
there was a brown bomber stuck to the
a bit loggy,
stuck to the side of the septic tank. So here I am trying to pee it off, and it wouldn't come off, and half of it came off, so there's still half there. So, and then Michael, he had to go for a wee as well, because we all had to do wees. I said to Michael, you gotta pee to get the
pee on the loggy,
to get the poo off.
Pee on the bowl snake.
So we all paid to try and get this poo off.
You needed like a big cup of water or something, a big jug of water.
And we went, and the whole trip we were just cackling ourselves.
I would be too.
And I think the poo stayed there the whole trip. I don't think it actually fell off.
Didn't move.
It wouldn't move because I think I don't know. Somebody
You
said
don't have
something.
a toilet brush in this, so you can't get a toilet brush.
And it's a fairly long drop. It was. You know,
oh hell!
You know, and I think I heard somebody else talking about it as well.
God, yeah. They're like, who did that? Dirty bastard who did that? Yeah.
You dirty,
naughty.
It was a Klingon, yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
It was,
hello, Canadian family life.
Just a very quick side story. I'll never forget. When I was at high school, and this kid, he'd always go in the toilet first thing in the morning, and he'd lay a ring snake. I used to call it the ring snake. I don't know what his thing was. It was bad anyway.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh hell, that's funny, Heather.
Oh shit, that was hilarious. So that wasn't a horrific. Well, it was horrific for everyone else, not for me. I didn't care. I had my poo. I was relieved.
You're fine. Yeah.
I started eating my saltwater taffy after that.
Maybe that's what the smell was. It was poo. And then every time the bus
a
went
rock
over
moved.
a rock or something and bounce up and down, you could hear the water go.
Yes, you could too, couldn't you?
That was just like, go away, Loggy.
And yes, and then we're like, is my loggy gone? I wonder, Michael, go check to see if the log's gone.
Yeah, the log's gone. Yeah, quick.
Okay.
And the worst part was,
I've seen that too.
When you're trying to pee in a moving bus, you're like just trying to hold on and have a pee.
And the bus goes swerving.
Do you know at my work, we actually had to put signs up to say people are not allowed to use the urinal for poo.
Oh, really?
We had to do that.
Oh, dear, that's hilarious.
Oh, God, yeah. You might hover the toilet to poo. Yeah.
With some Sam's clubs in the US and Canada, you might lower the toilet to poo. Hover over the... My grandmother...
And Klingon on the starboard side.
Klingon on the starboard side, starboard side, starboard side. The Klingon on the starboard side, Jim. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
It's 9:37.
9:37. Oh, dear, oh, dear. That's hilarious. That was great. And I think that's... Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that aspect. I'm not taking too many buses, Heather.
No, I said to Heather, I'm never, ever going to go on a bus.
Yeah,
Again,
not
no.
that kind of bus anymore.
I did enjoy meeting some people on the bus.
Yeah.
There were some really nice people I met on the bus.
Are they curious
drivers.
about Aussies? Are they always like, oh,
Nah, not really.
Nah, they're like,
Nah.
oh.
Well, there was the bag lady. She was really friendly. She was a,
Oh, she wasn't
Sure,
friendly
Canadian
at first.
friendly.
She was an absolute bitch of
Really?
a woman. Oh, yes.
really?
Oh, because we took her seat.
Oh,
That's my seat.
But then she fell in love with us.
Yeah, but then she
Oh.
loved us after that because I think we helped her out a bit. We got her bags all organised for her and you know, got her to lay down and stuff.
yeah.
I would even offered her a place. We even offered her a
Sweet
place to
bitch.
stay. I said, "You're more than welcome to come with us to the hotel."
Oh, yeah.
But she didn't.
Yeah.
She got offered a different stop.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yes. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so it was fun and games. It was very working class, sort of lower economic people. You certainly don't see the middle class that you would at an airport.
Right.
So it was a completely different culture altogether.
Yeah.
You know, truck drivers. I saw a young couple on the bus. I thought, oh, they looked a bit not out of place, but a bit too nice.
Fair
Then
enough.
again, I suppose I might have. I don't know. I'd look feral all the time. I think doesn't matter where I am.
I only do myself up for my executive photos at work.
Exactly.
Dude,
But
get the hair.
we did meet some nice people, but at the same time, people warn that you can meet some real feral people as well. And I have to, I must say that the bus terminals actually look more like.
Like a prison.
No, more like homeless shelters.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And they actually have announcements. Like, it was really weird. They make announcements that the buses are due or something like that. People must now be seated upright.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, but there you go. So that was all right. What else shall I talk? What can I talk about now?
Did you have any...
Delta Airlines.
Delta Airlines. Gosh.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Delta Airlines. I don't know where we were going. We were either in...
Yeah, fly or drive,
We were in... was it Georgia? No, not Georgia. Atlanta?
Yeah,
Atlanta.
That's Georgia, yeah.
Was either Atlanta or the other one in
No, it was
Georgia.
Atlanta.
Well, Atlanta is Georgia. Georgia's the state. Atlanta's the capital.
Yeah, Atlanta's the capital. It was
right.
either Atlanta or the other one in
Atlanta
Atlanta.
Airport.
What's the airport in North Carolina or South Carolina? Because we've been there a few times, but we're in Georgia. Doesn't really matter.
It was Atlanta. I remember.
Atlanta, Georgia, and the Delta airline system completely crashed.
Yeah.
No one was getting anywhere.
Right.
No one. All tickets were invalidated then, and you had to line up and have all your tickets reissued.
Oh no! Look at that.
And I think, and there were line up upon line. You imagine an international or domestic airport in Atlanta, full of people who aren't going anywhere. It was crowded as with lineups absolutely everywhere. I think we were 3 hours lining up.
Yeah, right.
Well, we 3 hours weren't or longer.
Yeah, but it would have been about 3
Yeah,
or 4
we were in a
hours.
lineup for about 3 hours trying to get ourselves another ticket or a way out of there to get to our next nomination.
Drew should do Yakos American State Capital song. I'll have to look that up.
Yakos, American State Capital song.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when we finally did get on the plane...
Well, hang on. Before we got on the plane, the lady... Now, they weren't issuing tickets to everyone. Only some people, only priority people or something. I can't remember, but do you remember when she said she gave us each 3 tickets? She felt sorry for us because we were travellers.
Right.
And she said, hold on to these tickets. These tickets are gold to you.
Yeah.
Don't lose them.
Yeah.
Now, what were you going to say when we got on the plane?
Right, so then when we did get on the plane after about a 4-hour delay... It was like we were on there for about another hour, and then they told us to get off the plane, and we had to go onto another plane because there was mechanical issues with that plane.
Something like that. Yes, we had to get off, go back in.
Plane, go back in and go on the plane.
Go to another plane. See, people are hearting that again. See, people loving this already.
So I'm just wondering what would have happened to that plane if we did go on it, if we did fly with it.
Oh, we'd be another episode of Airplane Investigation. I've been watching that lately. I don't know why, but for some reason, I just watched 3 seasons of Airplane Investigations.
No, please.
Wow. Yeah, I watch them.
Curse us.
Yeah, I watch them.
No.
I always think if it's going to happen, it better be quick.
Sounds about right. Hurry up and wait.
Wait, it's the way it is
here. It is the way it is here.
Yeah, right. See, in Australia, if something like that happened, it would make headline news, wouldn't it? Even the Prime Minister would probably whinge about it and say that's not good enough, Qantas, or whoever it was.
It seems to be quite normal for things to go wrong over there, and if anything went wrong here... It would make national news or something.
That's a 3-hour delay. It would be investigated and never again.
Thank God we're flying Qantas.
Yes. So I don't think we've booked any. I don't think we've booked any Delta flights lately. But then there was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time that we had in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just fucking amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this as family friendly as possible, but people who know me know I just appeal to the lowest common denominator.
Look at it as emphasis. So you didn't go to the what's it called, the canyon? What's it called?
The Grand. Yes, we did go to the Grand Canyon. Cool. Yes, we did see bits of it. We went on a tour, but we've been there a few times.
Yeah, that's in
and Hoover Dam and all that.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Colorado.
Oh right. What's in
Colorado Denver? Has
the Rockies? Is it?
Mountains.
Yeah,
the Rocky Mountains. Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Anyway, so we are on our way now. We had to do a stopover. Did we do a stopover?
Stopover when?
We must have done a stopover.
Right, yeah.
In Colorado.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It was a joining flight, and I know we were on our way to Kentucky. So I reckon, because we stayed in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And I reckon we went from Indianapolis. People might be able to tell me if this would be right. We went from Indianapolis to Colorado to Kentucky. I don't know if that makes sense to people.
Yeah.
I can't remember where we were, but I know we were going to Kentucky.
Right.
But where we were coming from, I'm not sure. It could have been Las Vegas. It could have been Florida.
Yeah.
No, it was Utah.
Was it Utah?
Okay. Yes.
So Salt Lake City.
It was Salt Lake.
Yeah, it was Salt Lake City.
Yes, that's right. Salt Lake City to Colorado, to Denver, to Colorado. Hang on, what's the state? Colorado's the state.
Colorado's the
state.
Denver's the capital, I think.
Yeah, Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Then off to Kentucky. So, we get to Denver.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what happened. But we got stuck in Denver. We got stuck there for 2 nights in the end, didn't we?
Yeah. Did you? Is it 2?
Did we? I'm sure we stayed, because we stayed in one hotel once, and then was the plane cancelled?
Oh man, I can't remember.
I know
we missed the flight in
Utah.
They reckon they read our names.
It's between Colorado and Nevada. Oh, there you go.
Utah's between Colorado.
Ah, yeah, because Utah's the state. SLC is
between
cap.
Colorado and Nevada. Yeah.
Las Vegas is Nevada's cap, and then Colorado's Denver.
Yeah, so who knows? But all I know is we were on our way to Kentucky. Anyway. So I don't know if the flights because we were there for 2 nights. Now I don't know if the first flight was cancelled on us.
Yeah.
And we had to stay another night.
Right.
Or if we missed the plane. Now what happened is we went to the terminal they told us to go to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we waited.
Yeah.
And we waited. And we waited.
And you thinking, what's going on?
And we waited. And we waited. And I reckon it was a good 2 hours before I thought, well, something. Yes. And I think it was good.
And I kept saying, when's this flight going to take off? And we waited.
Yeah.
And we waited.
Yeah.
And there was 4 of us there. And I thought, nah, bugger this.
Yeah.
Me and Michael went up to ask what was going on.
And they're like,
and
you're
they
in the
said,
wrong zone in Thailand.
They told us that, that plane left half an hour ago.
Oh,
I
what?
thought, are you serious?
In the wrong area.
So why didn't anyone call out our names?
Yeah.
And they said, well, we did. I said, no, you did it, because there's 4 of us. None of us heard it.
Yeah.
4 of us. And they made us pay another $99 for a ticket.
For a ticket, yes. But I can't remember why
I was so livid and angry about that. I thought, no, I'm not paying $99 because you did not call our name. And I said, who can I go and talk to, hire, to get some sort of refund or something? I'm not going to pay another $99. I was so angry.
Yeah, I would have been too.
And then I thought, nah, I'm not paying it. So I just walked off. And me and Michael, we ended up sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
Right in the middle we sat, and people had to walk around us because we were so pissed off that we had to pay for another ticket.
Yeah.
In the end, we had to, because otherwise
we had no choice. Otherwise, we would have been.
It was $99.
Okay. Wow.
It was and I don't remember because we were there 2 nights. We stayed in a really expensive place near the airport.
Yeah.
And for the first night.
And that was Delta Airlines again.
Yes. And then we chose another motel to stay the second night. So I don't know if there were no bookings for the next day or we had to wait 2 days. I'm not sure. But our luggage was in Kentucky.
Wow.
All we had...
Tony, it's the same in Australia with emergency departments, just quickly. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Tony just said with...
RERs are the same as well, yes.
Same,
We have problems with ramping and people being placed in corridors who...
So you both spent forever just... sitting in there, and then your luggage was gone somewhere else, Kentucky, and far.
Yeah, were we going to Kentucky?
When did you get your luggage back?
Yes, we were.
Yes.
We went to Louisville, remember?
When did the luggage come back? Was that later on you got it?
Well, we got it when we arrived in Kentucky eventually.
Phew.
Are you sure we might? Well, yeah, it must have been late. It must have been an afternoon one, but yeah, we would have spent 2 nights. We had a full day there, or
because that day,
24 hours.
We had tea on the Belle of Louisville, wasn't it? That big...
that was in Ohio. That was with Marsha.
No, that was in Louisville.
That was with Marsha. That was 2 years before that. That was in 2016.
Sure. We had Michael with us.
Yeah, we had Michael with us in 2016.
Oh, okay.
That's when we went to the Louisville, not that time. Yeah. But anyway, so all I had was my carry-on. I don't even think I had any of my shampoo and stuff.
Really?
We had the motel stuff that we could use.
Yeah.
Then we got to the hotel reception.
Did you see what Tony said? He reckons that they lose luggage a lot in the US. I'm like, I hope not.
Oh, that's why you have
travel
insurance.
All my nice undies and
that's why you have travel insurance.
But anyway, so we got to...
we're going to organise that.
We've got to organise travel insurance too. Yeah. So anyway, so we had no clothing, no change of underwear.
Oh, bugger that.
No razors, deodorant, hairbrush, toothpaste, nothing. But I went down to the counter. It must have been late, and they just mustn't have had any seats the next day. I can't remember why we were there 2 nights. And I reckon we did stay in the same hotel. Or did we change? I don't. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's all beside the point. That's
that's right. I remember now. You went to the counter and they gave you.
And they actually have complimentary personal toiletries they give out to travellers. Yeah. And I took about 6.
Okay.
Because I need 2 for myself.
Yeah.
I need extra work.
I don't want to look like I've been washed up in the swamp or something.
Yeah. So anyway, we rang the airport in Kentucky, Louisville.
Yeah.
And they did have our luggage and they did put it away. So all we had to do was grab it when we finally arrived, which was fan-bloody-tastic.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was that airport experience. Have there been any others?
No, that was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, that was it.
What about the very first time we went in 2014? We just arrived in San Francisco. We were spending our first few days in New York City. And so we had to do a stopover. This is in 2014. It was just Werner and I. Werner doesn't like to carry his mobile phone, and I put a stop to that while we were overseas because I had Werner's mobile phone. We were in Los Angeles, LAX, and I decided, well, we had to wait quite a while for a connecting flight. So I decided I'm going to go and have a cigarette. So I went out, had my cigarette. Werner decided to wait. Anyway, so I come back in after my cigarette to go and meet Werner again. I was told I'm not allowed to go down that way. They brought me back there. No, you can't go down that way. That's not an entryway.
No
and I'm like,
way.
oh God! Anyway, next thing you know,
Wow.
Werner.
Yeah.
I went to ring Werner. Werner was told that he's not allowed to stand where he was standing, and so he had to move. We could have completely lost each other in that flight. Because Werner wouldn't keep his phone on him, and he wouldn't come with me to have a cigarette. So we both had a panic attack. Unfortunately, we both
don't split up.
So fortunately, when I went back around to go back in, Werner was coming out the same way, and we did bump into each other, which was a relief. So I never let Werner I never carry Werner's phone anymore in the US. No way, not at all.
No way.
And so so that was that experience. What else was there? What other not bad experiences, but what other sort of horrifying shocking...
Did you hear any gunshots anywhere, or did you see anything crime happen?
No
anything
crime.
It was in San Francisco, but I don't think you were there. Just me and Michael.
And you heard something happen?
Someone got shot in San Francisco.
Wow.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
geez.
I've seen that.
Right. You saw the cops?
No, I didn't see them, but there was cops everywhere.
And
we asked someone what happened, and they said that someone got shot.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Wow.
So
Now,
we were in the toffee shop.
The
big lolly
Castro
shop.
area.
No, not in Castro. This was in
San Francisco itself.
Okay.
We bought all these lollies, and I bought.
So it's the Castro away.
I bought about 10.
It's sort of a suburb,
of these lollipops. They were honey, not honey. They were apple. Toffee apple.
Toffee apple lollipops.
That sounds good.
They were delicious.
Yum.
So we'll have to buy those again.
That sounds good.
Oh, they were absolutely delicious. Anyway, I brought about 3 or 4 bags home back to Australia. Gave them to some of my friends, and they loved them. They thought, wow. And we have candy
a question
in Australia.
for both of you, right? Is pickpocketing an issue? I know pickpocketing is an issue in Europe, from what I've been told. In America, did you ever feel like someone was eyeing your gear off or anything like that? Or
so me and Michael had...
Yes.
We had our credit cards in a steel loaded thing. So no one could walk past you and skim your credit cards.
Oh, here we go. Here's something.
And they're easy to make. You just make it out of a Coke can.
I've got a special purse that stops people from skimming, but no, they said... don't put your mobile phone in your back pocket.
Is it quite
that's right.
Where was it? In Las Vegas.
Right.
But they don't care if it's locked or what, they'll steal it and sell it.
Just take it. Wow. Yeah.
And so they said, be most careful of your mobile phones in Las Vegas. Oh, excuse me. But there we were in Long Island on the Queen Mary. We were there for a couple of days. And I finally worked out that you can actually get off the Queen Mary via shuttle bus. Excuse me. To get to the town of Long Beach.
Right.
But by that time I think it was our last day, and we didn't have a lot of time to do much. So we just decided to take the shuttle bus in. We got off and we went to the local deli. What do you call it? Like our
milk bar.
No, like our Foodland. It was like a Foodland.
Like grocery store.
Grocery store.
Yeah, sure.
To get snacks and chips and sandwiches and things.
Yeah.
And we did that. And there was a group of people hovering around the front door that I'd noticed.
Yeah.
And as we were waiting to cross the road, Now, the shuttle bus is free. The shuttle bus is like, for those who live in Adelaide, we have the 99A and the 99C bus.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is free. So the shuttle bus is free, and it does a loop around, starts off at the Queen Mary, goes all the way around Long Island, then back to the Queen Mary.
Yeah.
And it goes every half, and it's free. So,
you
know. Anyway, so we walk up to get onto the bus where we got off, so that we don't get lost. We knew where we got off, and we knew where we had to get back, and so that's what we did. But when we got on the bus, there was this woman there, and she was tripping.
Oh,
what do you call it? She was you know, when you're on ice or something.
Psychotic sort of.
No,
episode.
Not psychotic. But what's the word?
Psychosis? Maybe?
No, not psychotic. You know, when you're tripping, but it's not tripping. It's tweaking.
Tweaking. Yeah. Okay.
She was really tweaking, and she started singing Sesame Street songs and
there you go.
Nursery rhymes, and she was talking to us.
I did.
Yeah, I would have.
Me and Michael sang with her.
Yes,
And
but
she
then,
thought it was funny.
and then she was up and down the aisles, and she'd sit in the back seat, and then she'd come back and talk to us, and then these two stupid people, not Drew, of course, but Werner and Michael, and I think Richard did too, invited her to come back to our hotel room, and I'm shooting daggers.
You're just like, come on over, love.
And I'm like,
come on down.
I'm fuming because I'm a little bit more savvy about these things because I'm very bitter. I'm very bitter with life.
And you're just like,
and I'm like, no, because.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
stranger danger.
Yes, we got back to the Queen Mary, and she was there with us the whole way, and we showed them our ID, and she spoke to the security guy, and then she ended up going to the reception. So she played this game the whole way through while we were there, and she went to the check-in, and I said, "Boys, come now, quickly, run." And I dragged Werner and I started running down the aisles. I went the wrong way and I did a maze of running to like make sure that she didn't see where we were going. Because there's three things I noticed. One, she was one of the group of people outside the store. Two, she would have gotten on that bus, knowing where the buses go, before we got on, because she figured we would have talked about it this way to the bus stop. So she got onto the bus before we did. Secondly, she didn't have a handbag. Now, I don't know about handbags and purses and things in America. Like, we have handbags, what we call handbags. I think you call it a purse. But, like... I'll show you. Oh, have I got my handbag here? Where's my handbag?
Down the bottom there, Heather. Is it?
That's like a backpack. Where's my actual handbag?
Is it there? I don't know, Heather. Is that there?
No. Oh, there it is. It's the other side of the box. So this is my handbag, right? Now, it does carry my purse. Now, what we call a purse is a thing you keep money in. I think you call these things purses. So this is a handbag. It's got my purse. It's got my keys. It's got my passport. It's got shopping bags. It's got my toothpaste travel pack. You know, it's got, what else has it got in here?
You're organised, you've got a bit like
I've got a lanyard. Don't say it, Werner. Well, we have told the story that many times. You don't need to hear it again. My little charger pack. You know, money, pencils. Anyway, so she didn't have a purse. She didn't have a credit card. She didn't even have anything tiny in her hand that looked like
you're just like, come on over.
She had anything. Then she was tweaking, and then and I'm like, no, this woman, she's out to get her. We could be.
Me and Michael, we felt
she could have killed us in our sleep or robbed us blind.
You were like,
and Werner's like, oh la 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 la. Yeah, but have you seen this? You know. But yeah, no, she had nothing like that on her, and I could tell. I could just tell that she was.
Well, she was having issues at the reception. They wouldn't let her.
Of course, they wouldn't let her in. She had no money. She had no ID.
I'm not just going to let anyone in anywhere. Yeah, it's like over here. If you try and piggyback into someone's hotel room, they're going to say, "Nah, get out."
Yeah, exactly.
Off you
I'm
go.
not having any freaking tweaked out twink come to my hotel room, not unless they pay me.
That's right. Yeah. And
But
we make
anyway,
sure there's no weaponry or anything on it.
Yeah, so that was a scary moment, and I blame Werner, Michael, and Richard. They were all happy to have her in. They just didn't see any of the signs of bloody idiots. See, that's why they need me to come along, because I keep them
a party with the tweakers. Bring a crazy lady home. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, glad you got rid of her. Yeah,
absolutely. There's no way. I was fuming when they started saying, no.
All right, here's a question for you both, right? Because for everyone on the live video, I have never been to the United States or Canada. I've been to Philippines and Singapore, right? So that's my limit of my travels so far overseas. But for Heather and Werner, here's the question. Did you ever get ripped off anywhere? Right, anywhere that says,
all the time.
You got to pay this, and then you realise later the price was like that, and you paid like that. Yeah.
Yes, in New York City.
Really? New York City, yeah? That's
Werner got ripped off.
I bought a camera that was probably worth about...
And I tried to tell him. Again, I tried to tell him.
$150, and he charged me like $500.
How did they get
and I
over
fell
that?
for it. And then he said...
This is at a shop?
Yeah, and then he said, if you go to the airport, you get half your money back.
No.
Right, so I went to the airport, went to the place that I had to go.
Apparently duty free at the airport. You can take him to the airport and get it duty free. Right, Werner, you can't. No. Duty free is at the airport on the other side of the trip.
Exactly.
Anyway, I got ripped off, didn't I? And
this was like a reputable shop or what? Or just a really back alley sort of...
No, it was in a...
Well, reputable.
Yeah.
In inverted commas.
In the Philippines, I nearly had the same thing, right? I bought a lens in the Philippines for my camera. It was a lot cheaper in the Philippines. And I was so careful to research what the pesos, which is their currency, like dollars, were versus Australian dollars. And I didn't get ripped off, but where I did get ripped off, in the Philippines at least, was leaving Manila airport, and I paid a 15 peso tax when I only needed to pay 5 pesos. But anyway, at least it wasn't a whole lot. But hey, about $1.50 or something, I think. But still, the principle of it. Yeah. So I wondered that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What were the best bargains? Like, what were a couple of the good things?
Hey, do we still have to tip in the US?
Of course you have to tip.
That's normal. So
tipping, that's another thing about tipping.
15 to 20%, isn't it? Is
yes.
that right?
If the service is good, you might tip 5. Okay. If the service is bad, you might tip 5.
Okay.
It's good. But I know when I over tipped.
Right, in your front.
I know every time I over tipped, I know it because.
They were
the waiters, because what? Yes, they're all over me like a rash. They're like, thank you, it's so kind, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
it's like all their Christmases have come at once.
Yeah.
But to me, that seemed like a reasonable tip. So I don't know, maybe they're just used to tired asses or something.
Yeah. What's the average? What would you say the average tipping would be? And are there any things you don't need to tip for? And anything you absolutely must tip for?
You got back go.
I think
you don't tip for those.
No, any service provider gets a tip, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, there you go. 18% here in most places is what Tony just said. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I know on your checks, if you get a check, so you pay by credit card, you just tick how much tip. I think they give you 5, 10, 15, 20.
Right.
You get an option, or you can put an amount down.
Yeah.
But if you pay in cash, you just leave a cash in the a bit of extra cash in the billfold.
Tin or something?
No, the bill, like the actual, you get a folder with your check in it.
Because for those who don't know, in Australia, tipping is like very rare. Like Uber sometimes on the Uber app, like the Uber Eats app, you get asked if you want to do a tip. But I don't know anyone personally who tips over here, because our wages, our hourly rates are pretty high, really, compared, aren't they?
Well, our minimum wage is $19.80 an hour.
Yeah. Well, I'm on like $33 an hour now at my work, and
And our waitresses
I'm on
on
26 hours.
Yeah.
That's full time.
Yeah.
and our waitresses working
$26
Friday
an hour,
night,
yeah,
Friday
yeah.
or Saturday nights or
Yeah.
Sundays even will get up to $45 an hour.
If I worked after hours, like say if I worked more than 5 p.m, which has happened over Christmas, it's something like $69 an hour or $70 an hour for me. Yeah, for that hour, full hour. Even if I work 10 minutes of it, it's a full hour of that.
Yeah.
Pay, yeah.
Sundays I get 43 an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why instead of paying
Stuart's hopped on. Look what Stuart said. Drew is too tight to tip anyone. I'm not tight at all. I'm managerial in my style.
Yes. And but mind you, we don't pay $10 for a steak at a hotel. We pay $50 for a steak in a hotel.
Yeah.
In a restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's the thing.
Yeah. And is there anything like, okay, for example, Heather, if I bought like a...
Correct me if I'm wrong, people. Correct me if I'm wrong.
For example, if I bought a CD, right, at a shop, do I need to tip for that? Or is it only services? Like,
only
as
services.
in like restaurants or like someone helps you with the bag or something, or whatever,
Yes.
I don't know, something like that.
Yes. Can I tell that? Shall I tell them about the taxi driver?
Yes.
Yes.
Our first
Okay,
time.
this is when in 2014, our very first trip to the US. It was actually our very first day in the US from the airport.
Wow.
In New York City. We called a private car to our hotel room.
Yeah.
And the guy opens up the boot.
Yeah.
He gets our bags out. We thank him. He's like, "You're welcome," and we thank him, and "You're welcome," and he's sort of standing there. "Thank you. You're welcome." You know, and I'm like,
"Oh, yep, see ya."
We'll go now. And what I didn't realise, he was waiting for a tip.
And so there you are, just like, whatever, and you're thinking, who's this guy? What's
And
this?
We had no idea, so...
Yeah.
We didn't realise.
I'm going to try not to make that mistake.
I knew about restaurants and I didn't know about the pizza delivery.
as loose as anything. Pat, you're a rude prick.
You dirty bitch. And so I never made that mistake again. I was actually embarrassed. I really was. If I had have known, I would have tipped.
Yeah,
guy.
Do you know, actually, I was reading about tipping in Australia, right? This is just a side note. And they said that tipping was apparently something done here in the 1800s, but then around, I think, World War II, it started to become unfashionable. And then there was actually state laws, I think, in New South Wales and Western Australia that stopped tipping, and then it just caught on nationwide that no one tipped, but we had our hourly incomes improved to counteract. Yeah. So it's interesting. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah.
But
so there you go, boss wanted to use what? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was interesting.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So what? And then there was this time that Werner decided he wanted to buy a new computer, a brand new computer, and there was a shop. This is in San Francisco, and there was a shop that we could walk to. It was a fair walk. It wasn't a quick walk. It was a longish walk, but not too bad. We decided to walk it.
Yeah.
And I get Google Maps out, and I'm really pleased with myself because I know where I'm going.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we ended up in the ghetto.
And we ended up in the Mission, like the real heart of the Mission District, or the Mission District in San Francisco. And we,
Grow-It's heading off, I think. Sorry. Yeah,
sorry.
Grow it, make it, and break it's heading off, I think.
Oh, good night, Grow-It. Thank you for joining us.
I think. Yeah.
And and we came across some really sketchy people. And we came across a lot of abandoned, like they were closed, abandoned. There was
we've got to go inside them, Heather.
I wasn't
game. Yeah.
I wasn't doing it back then.
Yeah. As long as we don't get a 45 to the butt.
Yes, exactly.
Didn't do nothing.
Unless it's 45 inches, but I won't go there.
45 inches.
And that was a bit scary, wasn't it? Wearing at that wall,
right? Yeah.
I know Michael was a bit petrified. I wasn't so petrified.
Do people ask for cigarettes?
Yes.
Did you get that?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure
money,
because that's a very Australian thing. Can I have a cigarette, mate?
Got a fag.
$1 or two. It's like,
yeah.
I reckon these people earn more than I would in a day sometimes.
Yes, I'm not a generous person.
Yeah, right.
I'm my own charity because I'm poor.
Yeah. There you go. Visiting Dead Adventures, Tony just said, the poor ones are the ones who will mostly leave the better tips. The rich feel like you owe them something. Yeah. Oh. There you go.
Exactly. So I'm poor.
That makes sense, yeah. I'll probably tip very generously. Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, so...
There you go. So
that was
experiences, hey.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
So, but overall...
I'm learning a lot tonight. Thank you, everyone.
No, that's all right.
I'm learning a lot, and everyone in the chat, because I've only been in Philippines, and the Philippines was actually a American colony, I suppose, for a while. So the Philippines does have a bit of a tipping culture, but it wasn't as pronounced. It was, I don't know how you describe it, but I think it was factored into the bills.
Yeah.
At least I thought. But I hope I was right and wasn't rude.
Yeah, and the hotel that we were in New York, Charisma was the name of the lady, the hotel manager.
That's a cool name.
She was beautiful.
Yeah, I like that name.
Wasn't she, Werner? And there was a Werner. Werner was one of the luggage handlers.
Yeah, a doppelganger. Doppelganger.
He was really nice.
Oh.
And I don't know if he meant to tip hotel staff or whatever, but I felt like I wanted to because and I just handed her an envelope. I said, I was like, here you go. And she goes, is this for me? I'm like, I don't know. Either keep it or share it or whatever. I don't care. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was quite good.
Yeah.
But apart from that, that was mainly like, so it wasn't too bad really when you consider we've been there 3 times now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Canada, is tipping as common? That's a good question.
Yeah, is Canada coming in? Is tipping common in? Common in Canada.
I think Jeffrey said it is, but it's not as expected. I don't know. I'm not sure. There you go. Oh, right, in the northern states, for some reason. Oh, right. Apparently, people are ruder in the northern states, according to Tony. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Stuart's quite right too. The Americans were stationed in the Philippines, and I believe the Philippines had Spanish colonisation, and Oh right. Oh, there you go. I didn't realise that we had to tip the motel.
Don't take them all.
That was actually included. There you go.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, you are meant to tip the hotel.
Apparently, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I haven't been doing it, and I won't be.
Yeah.
No, I might. I'll see how I go.
Yeah.
Do you just leave $1 for the cleaning staff, or what do you do?
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm worried that I'm going to be like, I have to tip every single individual.
We run out of money if we do that.
Yeah. You just got to be careful. I just don't want to offend anyone. Like, it's a fine line between doing the right thing, but also not. I don't want to have like yous had when the first day in New York and you had that person getting upset because you didn't tip them. Yeah. I don't want to have anything like that. I'd be worried. Telling your mother to be good is not a tip.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah.
So how many people are on at the
moment?
Yeah, how many people are on at the moment, Drew?
Quite a few. We have 9.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to take a quick smoko so Heather and Werner can keep going, and then we can do a little swapsies after.
So I might do a stream maybe next week, and invite some of my US viewers on to say hello and tell Joe about what he can expect. Maybe somebody from Canada, if I can find someone. I don't know. I'll see how I go. It's 10:15. So I've been on for an hour already, which is great. The time's gone so quickly, which is fantastic. But I think that's about the bulk of our, I guess, bad experiences. You don't have to, but most do if they got good state. Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right. Does anybody have any questions for us at all?
So we know what to expect. I guess one of my questions would be, do we have to tip? What happens if we don't tip?
Don't expect to get a warm welcome when you go back.
But what happens if we're not going to go back to that place?
Oh, then it's up to your own conscience, Werner.
Okay. What are the answers, Heather?
I mean, Canadian Family Life. Yeah, I will. If Canadian Family Life is still here, I think I'm connected to you on Instagram. I'll send the link. Oh, you don't have to tip. That's up to you.
We don't have to, or
you don't have to tip. It's up to you.
Who says that?
Tony.
Okay, so Tony, if I mean, look, I don't mind tipping, but the way I look at it is our Australian dollar compared to the American dollar is absolutely ridiculously low.
Well, that's our problem, not theirs. They're working, they're providing a service, and you do what's expected in that country.
Oh no, exactly. Oh look, I don't mind doing it, but like Tony said, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I guess. Yeah.
And I'd like to get Karen on as well.
Karen, yeah, is Karen still there? Karen, did you tip when you went out to some eating places?
Of course she would have. Everyone does. It's expected, Werner.
Oh yeah, I know it's expected. I know that. I'm just getting everyone.
I'd like to know
I'm just getting ideas from people.
I'd like to know if Karen ever got anyone like falling all over her because she tipped too much, or more than what was needed. I think I used to over tip.
Well, remember I gave that bag lady. There was actually in San Francisco. There was a lady that was homeless and she was going through some rubbish bins. I just walked up to her and I gave her a $20 bill, and she thanked me. She was holding my hand, saying, "Thank." She was Chinese, so she was thanking me and going like this. Remember that lady? And I think I recorded it as well.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, but she was really wrapped with that.
Yeah, they like me too, Karen. I'm very generous.
Yeah.
Because what they'll do is they'll sort of it's really interesting the way they do it. So you'll give them like if my bill came to
Stuart said they'll lock you up.
No, they wouldn't.
if my bill came to, I don't know what's the bill. If my bill came to, I don't know, $28 and I give them $50, they'll say, "Do you want change?" That's their way of saying how much of that is my tip. You know?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
And I say no change, and that's when I'm like, "Oh, I love you, thank you so much, thank you." And they're like, they lean over, "Thank you."
Oh. Yeah.
But I think sometimes I'm too generous.
I had a question, right? If, for example, I go and I find some shoes that I like and I pick them myself and I take them up.
Buy them in every colour.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Love if the shoe fits.
If the shoe fits, kind of in every colour.
And okay, so I walk up to the counter and I've got the shoes and I say, "Here we go. I want to get these." Right? If, like, in that case, would you be tipping only the smaller amount, or because you picked it yourself?
No, you don't.
I don't think you tip.
No, you don't tip custom department stores. No,
not department stores.
Department stores.
Wow.
Oh, this is the other thing I found, because each state, you got your federal taxes and you got your state taxes, and each state taxes are different.
Oh, wow.
So the price that's on them is not the price you'll pay at the register.
Really?
Now, I bought a simple postcard. It was 99 cents, or it was $1.
$2.
No, 99 cents or $1 or something like that. And I handed over $1 or whatever to the cashier, and let's say this was that's my coffee cup. Let's say that was the it would show the.
Drew thinks he's a Melbourne Marcos with shoes.
What do you call it? Let's say that was the pricing thing, like where the price would come up on the screen.
The barcode thing or something. Yeah.
I handed over the $1, and the guy just goes tap 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 tap. I'm like, what? Tap 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 tap. Didn't say a word, just tap 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 tap.
What do I do here? You're like,
hang on, do I need to pay wave or something? You know. And then I realised it was $1.01. It was $1.01.
Oh, wow.
And I gave him $1.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So yeah, just
so the 1 cent is over there. Is that right? You have to pay.
Tip for food and tips.
Okay,
tip for food and rides.
Yeah, okay.
What about pizza delivery drivers? Because we had a pizza delivered once.
Stuart reckons that I think I'm a Melda Marcos.
Oh well. Come in, spinner.
That's right.
Absolutely. Why not? Why not? Always though, at the price tags, they should include tax. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, love. I just Stuart sent me a video. I can't watch videos.
Yeah, don't send videos now, Stuart. Just wait until after the live. It's distracting.
It's all right.
For fuck's sake.
There you go. Cool.
If they are rude, don't give.
Because Tommy just said he thinks that prices should always include the tax. See, in Australia, we have one tax on all Australian goods and services except for, is it feminine hygiene products, Heather, I think, have been...
Yeah, anything that's... anything that's natural or necessary is tax-free.
That's right, like bananas are tax-free.
Created... like there's a process in making it, then it's taxable.
Yeah, so we pay GST, goods and services tax, 10% across the board. So all of our prices, for example, if you bought this phone, it would be like, 1,500 Australian dollars, including GST, which would be $159 of the component. Yeah. Or
it would actually say 1,500 plus GST, which would be $150 or whatever it is.
Dee said as soon as you speak in Aussie, they will try and scam you too more and more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I'll be like, "G'day, I'm from Australia."
Actually, that's the thing. A lot of people think we were from England.
Really? I don't think they'll think that with me because I've got a broader accent.
You've got the eastern accent of the eastern states. Yeah, I need to start saying mate and g'day and
plant and cast and past.
It's plant.
Bath.
Like,
what was it? Path. Shrimp on the barbie. Yep.
Cool.
Stuart said Drew is fucking.
What?
Beer is also taxed. Oh yeah, beer is taxed here.
Yep.
Cigarettes are taxed here.
Yep. So with US cigarettes, right, Heather, if you buy a pack, I know they're a lot cheaper in America. Do you then add the sales tax and the tip? That's sort of how it would work. Yeah.
No tipping.
No. Okay, right.
Nothing. If you're buying a product,
right.
It's only if you go to a restaurant or a hotel or get a ride or something.
Yeah. Right.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. That's the only thing you have to tip.
Be sure to say bloody hell.
I've got a question for
bloody
Tommy.
Oh, Tommy!
Werner, here you go. Yeah.
Werner has a question for you, Tommy. Are you ready?
Hey, Tommy, the last time we went to the US, they had a lot of buffets. Have they still got the buffets in the US? Because I love the buffets. Or the buffets, whatever you want to call them.
Werner used to call it Buffett. There's a lovely Buffett here.
Yeah, or
Warren Buffett, yeah.
Smoking in public
really?
places. Oh,
really? So you can't walk down the street and have a smoke? Oh,
I know they have designated smoking areas.
Yeah, wow.
But I mean, it's the same here. You just find a spot where you can smoke.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut does, from visiting Dead Adventures. Oh, we used to have a all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut.
Yeah, right.
Mrs. Bouquet.
Mrs. Bouquet.
Mrs. Bouquet's in the house.
So have they still got their buffets or buffets?
Surely they would, although you reckon COVID
Yes,
might
South
have
Aussies have the pommy vocabulary.
Yeah.
How
right.
now, brown cow.
Yeah. Castle.
Castle,
Yeah.
yes.
I say castle, yeah.
It's a castle.
It's not a car sale.
Car sale. You tool.
Yeah. It's a castle, Heather.
It's a castle.
Castle, girl.
Don't you know your R's?
Ours.
Father's car was a Jaguar.
Yeah, it's like, ask my master to pass me the banana. Yeah,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah, there's a thing. I remember like that was Kate.
Father's cat is a Jaguar.
Yeah. There you go. Apparently Texas has all the good buffets now. Yeah, I have to go to Texas another trip. Yeah. And I want to do Alabama in another trip as well.
Alabama, yes.
And see
do some of the southern
BNC gardening.
states.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That would be wonderful.
Oh, that's all right. I just wondered, like with the smoking there, because Tony just said here in the north you have to be 30 feet from the front doors. That's about here. In the north, it's a law. There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah.
So it's buffet.
Yeah.
Cool. I love my
Buffet.
buffets.
Yeah. Buffet.
It's buffet.
There you go. Yeah, Castlemaine, D. Castlemaine.
It's Castlemaine.
Well, actually, I think there is a difference between the Victorian Castlemaine and Queensland's Castlemaine. I think you're right, Heather.
Yes,
I think you do say
both Castlemaine.
Don't mention my last name is Alabama. Oh, Stuart's last name is Alabama. Oh, in Alabama he means. Oh, I didn't know you were Alabama.
In Alabama, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Oh, somebody hearted that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, well, there you go. So we're really looking forward to.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I could even answer any of those questions. Oh, Werner, you've had enough.
He's going for the chips, everyone.
No, he's going for the melting moments.
Yeah, the melting moments. Oh.
Do you want a melting moment, Drew? I'll show you a melting
please.
moment.
I better get one.
Bring them here. I bought them and they're
Werner.
mine.
I could open them, Werner.
Bloody hell.
Chips have you got here? Bangers and mash.
Peter's joined in, Heather.
Oh, hello, Peter.
G'day,
Welcome
Peter.
in. Thanks
Welcome
for joining
everyone
us.
who's new that's joined in. I don't.
Yes, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we're talking about our 10 worst, most shocking moments in the US, and I think we've pretty much done most of them.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you're well, Pete. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh,
Have a melting moment.
This will shut me up
Two.
for a little bit.
Yes. There you go. Have a look at that. Aren't they divine? They've gone up in price, actually. They used to be about $2. Now I think they're about $3 or $4.
Inflation's really bad in Australia, everyone. We're at like an inflation high, and our interest rates are going. Whoop.
Yeah. And that's why the dollar's crashed at 64 cents to the US dollar at the moment.
Yuck. That's so bad.
We should have exchanged our money when it was up at 74 cents. I thought it might go up, it might go up, it might go up. Then I saw it was 70, then it was 66. It might go up, it might go up. And at the moment, my bank is offering 63 cents.
For every Australian dollar, to US dollars, It's very rough, Australia. We don't have competitive comparison. Canada, though, oddly enough, Canada is pretty much on par
that's
with us.
now 85 cents.
Really, Canada?
It used to be 98
Oh, there you go.
cents for a dollar.
Oh,
But now it's 85 cents, I think. Yum. These are delicious. They've got like cream, buttercream. You call it buttercream, we call it frosting.
Peter said, Democrats are the same shit like the rubbish Labor Party, useless and incompetent. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about your earlier Canadian farming life.
Yeah.
Family life, sorry. To have you up on panel with some other Americans so we can talk about what to expect. When
There you go. $1 Australian dollar is, where is it? 90 cents Canadian.
Oh, I didn't know now.
It's gone back up a little bit, like I say, but about 85. Yeah, it did drop. Far out. It's a bit scary.
It's called a melting moment.
Yeah. That's cool.
We're
almost at parity.
They're like...
It's 90 cents a Canadian.
Really?
They're
So
like,
$1 Australian dollar.
They're
So we've
this
lost
white
10
shortbread
cents.
That's what
with
we're losing though, compared to American
frosting
dollars.
in them.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. USD. Here we go. Here's our US dollar. Yeah. See everyone. That's all we get is 67. Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what it says? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the current float.
Yeah.
What our banks and stuff will offer will actually be a lot
Yeah.
lower because that's how they make their money exchanging it.
There you go.
No, that's okay. That's fine. But I'll message you on Instagram if you're around about this time next
Last
week or the
year,
week, Heather.
It was 77.
We'll invite you to come up and say good day and tell us about our 5 weeks that we might, what to expect over our 5 weeks of touring the US. I think that would be a lovely idea. And then they're not going to get Karen on, so she can talk about her experiences. That would be good. And so that would be lovely in another live. I'll just keep doing lives every Sunday as a prelude to
we are.
There's Drew's Adventures.
We're going to Salt Lake City. Yeah.
Yep, Salt Lake City, definitely. And we've got to meet up. We try and meet up with Adam. Hello, Miss Southern Belle. I think we're gonna miss you this time. You're in Atlanta, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm doing fabulously.
Welcome in, Miss Southern Belle.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Can I call you ma'am? I don't know.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
Do people say sir and ma'am over there much, or is that really like British?
Yeah, I think they do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
I think they do. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know how close we're ever going to get to Georgia, to Atlanta this time around.
Yeah.
If we do, that's what we could have done in those few days. I've gone to Atlanta and
Georgia, yeah.
lobbed on Miss Southern Belle's front door.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure she'd put up with us.
Yeah.
She may want to, I don't know, kill us, but you know. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Never mind. Ma'am is common in North America. Yes, at this stage, yes, as far as I'm aware, we're still meeting up with Betty and Wormstrong in Orlando. I do believe that Betty...
I won't be able to be there.
No, Drew won't be there.
Too hard for me,
unfortunately.
price-wise, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're going to...
Are we going to go see the Mormon Tabernacle Choir? I don't think we'll probably get to see a show of it. What, Stuart? The Mormon Choir?
Mormon Choir. I don't know. It just... We're only there for a few days, so...
Yeah.
It might be... We might be able to. And we'll see how we go.
Thanks, Miss Southern Belle. Those guys in the back are so handsome.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. We're handsome,
Are we?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Southern Belle.
We're just pretending to be unaware of his handsomeness.
Yeah.
I'm going to have another melting moment. I've got crumbs all over the desk, but that's okay. The keyboard's not too close.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Peter Dell says, "Why is the USA wasting money on Ukraine?" Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Southern Belle.
I know a lot of the Mormons in... Oh, Stuart knows a lot of the Mormons in Salt Lake City. Yeah. Do you know one thing, Heather and Werner, that I'm curious about is the FLDS, apparently it's called. It's like the Fundamentalist Latter-day Saints. And they apparently have a couple of towns on the Utah and Arizona border. One's called Hilldale, and another one's called Grand something City. But apparently those towns are very interesting, and the fundamentalist church thing was
is like where the group still has communities in that area, but I don't know.
Oh wow!
I don't know a lot about it. It's just what I've seen on YouTube, so forgive my ignorance. There you go. Tommy is Mormon. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Cool.
there's one thing I do know. The last time we went to Utah, I found the Mormon Church in Utah are a lot more open-minded than the Mormon Church in Australia.
Yeah, right. So ours is more conservative, isn't it, Heather? Yeah.
A lot more conservative.
Because over here, right, my limited experience of Mormons is that the Mormons come to your door.
Did you see what Stuart?
I know.
True, it's scary too.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Stuart, you made Werner laugh. Stuart goes, Drew is scary too, Dee. Well, actually, Dee's met me. I don't think she thought I was that scary. But yeah, over here, my limited contact with Mormons has been when they've come around to...
Jedi
and they're often American
Jedi
guys.
Mormon.
There's always two of them. And they'll come and knock on your door here, and they'll be like, "Oh, can we help you with fixing something in your garden or doing things?" And it's kind. I mean, good luck to
Yes,
them.
we are coming to Canada. We'll be there for the last
Canada.
the 20. Well, Drew will be up there for a while.
I'll be there
and
about 9 or 10 days. Yeah.
What's the Jedi Norman? What's a Jedi Norman or Mormon?
Mormon.
Tommy, what's that?
Okay, bye, Miss Southern Belle.
Yeah.
See him,
Take care.
From the 25th
I've just closed
to the
it.
25th and 6th, 7th, 8th, to 9. We're there for longer than 4 days. From the 21st to the 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, from the 21st or the 20. No, from the 19th, 21, 2, 3, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. From the 24th, I'll get it right one day. From the 24th to the 30th, we'll be in Toronto.
Yeah.
On highway something. We're just outside, just a little bit north. Is it north of Toronto?
I'm not sure. I'm going to catch up with Greg
I
from
can't remember.
Uncat Films and Brandon Abandon.
Yes,
Oh.
and we do want to go into Salt Lake City. Yes, I know. Hi, Felicity. How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Yes.
Yeah.
Like that commercial. That was the... Was
What
that
is
the
it?
Mormons? You need a hand.
Yeah.
Be the first to...
I don't need a hand, thanks, Werner. Werner's being naughty.
Yeah, I
everyone.
told Werner to leave my boyfriend alone.
Yeah,
He keeps molestering my...
Yeah.
Oh,
A friend indeed. I like that. Is a friend indeed. Yeah. Actually, you know what? We should show Tommy, Heather and Werner, our Mormon church here. It's the really big one on near Martin. You know Martin there? And it's got the angel.
yeah.
It's got a golden angel on the top, Tommy. I
Yeah.
think
There's another one.
there was an open day years ago when it
What is
opened.
it?
It's a solid
Of
gold.
Latter-day Saints or
Yes,
something?
yeah, that's the same thing as Mormon.
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
LDS
Church
is
of
Latter-day
Jesus Christ of
Saints,
the
yeah.
Latter-day
Yeah.
Saints.
Yeah.
So where are you, Canadian family life? They said it's about 1,700 kilometres from where they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there
Which
you go.
seems a long way.
Who understands Jedi and Eastern epidural. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought, Tommy. Yeah.
I always
Latter-day
say
Saints.
I'm a witch and they turn and
Thanks,
run.
Tommy.
Why is that holding that message for?
There's a Mormon who
what's
understands
going on.
Jedi and
Yeah.
So, I'll just get shown.
epidural.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
Another moderator just handled this.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, no, for some reason it said that Tommy's comment, LDS is Mormon, was apparently a banned thing to say.
Oh.
You must have very
well.
strict settings on the chat.
No, I don't really.
Yeah.
No, I've only got my banned word list. I have banned word
Yep.
lists now.
Yep.
I'm
Same,
sick
yeah.
of people being.
Yeah.
Well, no offense to Doof Paranormal,
No,
but
no.
I'm sick of Karens being precious. The Doof Karen is the exception.
Yeah, yeah. Pentecostal. Oh, yeah. I've seen that, Tony. I've seen the Handling Snakes Church in America somewhere. There's like this church, and they play around with rattlesnakes. I was like,
Oh, yeah, I've seen something like
it's
that.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's right, Karen. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will tell you one experience I had with the Mormon Church in Australia.
Yeah.
And it was quite a few years ago.
Oh.
I had just bought myself.
I'm curious, Heather. Your face is giving away a lot of love.
I got home from work, as you do, and just to relax, I had purchased myself a French maid's outfit just for a bit of fun, you know.
Yeah.
You know, just a couple of laughs and stuff. And so there I am in my French maid's outfit, a glass of champagne in hand. And the two young Mormon boys, they go knocking on the door, and
they're always cute.
Open the door with my champagne in hand. I had no idea who was there. I was actually expecting visitors, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, because why not? And anyway,
okay. Werner's
going to go to bed in a moment.
That means
it's 11:45.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Wow.
20 to 11, yeah.
We've been on for 10, nearly 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you
Anyway,
go.
let me finish your story. And so there I am in my French maid's outfit with my glass of champagne. I said, would you like to come in and talk to us about it?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, no, thanks, maybe another time. They literally ran. They ran down the driveway. They couldn't get away from me fast enough. And I mean, I wasn't even trying. Imagine if I was trying to upset people.
That's it. Exactly.
Oh, I upset people without even trying.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yes, but I found that the Mormon Church in Utah was very opening, or the people, was very opening, very welcoming.
I have actually
quite tolerant.
Read a bit of the Book of Mormon because when they come to your door, they always drop off the book as well if you want. And out of curiosity, I got one when I was at my university days, and I read a bit of it. It was interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Werner's tired. He's gonna drop off. We might have to drop off too.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yes, we've been on this for an hour and a half now.
Yeah.
And so we've got Canada. We've got Canada to look forward to. Canada to look forward to as well. So you can talk to us about Canada if you're available.
Yeah.
We might get you on a separate live stream, perhaps.
That was like 635. Now it's like 535.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it. Talk about that later, Werner. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello, Ghost Man. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah. Haven't seen you for a while. How have you been? Man.
Is that Deke?
Yeah, Deke.
Oh, wow. How are you, Deke?
Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
I know you've had a couple of... Oh, good night, Duff Karen. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, Karen.
I certainly will. Yes. I think we'll be going to bed soon anyway ourselves. We'll be saying good night. We've got more melting moments to eat.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few chips. I saw this whole range of brand new chips by Smith's. Yeah. I'll just quickly get them out.
Yeah.
I couldn't choose, so I got them all. So we've had the what were they? We had the cocktail ones. This is Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this one is
Bangers and Mash.
Bangers and Mash.
Ah, cool.
Sausages and mashed potato. It looks like there might be a bit of gravy with that as well. You can't have Bangers and Mash without gravy. And then these are Aldi chips called Burger Man.
My friend Zach,
Anyway, but they'll be maybe next week. Maybe next week. I won't want to eat them beforehand, but I'll hide them. I'll pretend that I've eaten them already.
That's right. Yeah.
You'll be so disappointed. Anyway, my besties and explorers, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Werner.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's been a pleasure to have you. Everyone who's left and everyone who stayed and everyone who popped in.
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, Diabolical Debbie, hello. Thanks for joining us, just as we're about to say goodbye. Goodbye, Dee. By Doof, by Stuart, by Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Canadian Family Life. I don't know who else is in here.
You can only ask, can't you? Well, have a look.
Tommy, of course, Tommy.
Yeah.
See you, Tommy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Debbie. And
thank you, everyone.
Look, we'll see you all next week.
Yeah.
Same channel, same time.
That's
Remember to keep smiling.
Exactly.
Mwah.